Liverpool, they let this one slip. Just by the first half alone, Liverpool should have won this by about 2 or 3 goals. Vorm, look, man, for me, Vorm should not be a second choice keeper. I think, Vorm was one of the reasons why he actually kept Tottenham in the game in that first half. And for me, I just think that he should move clubs. There's no way that he should be a second choice keeper at the moment. And I'd probably even put him above Lloris because Vorm, this guy looks like a very nice keeper. But I think, Tottenham, tactically, they even for the whole match overall, even if they got better in the second half, I just think tactically they just got the wrong end of the stick. I think Liverpool, their pressing game was good, their defending game was good, their positional sense when they were defending was good. The way they were able to pick out passes, they were able to pick up penetrative passes and find space when they attacked. Everything tactically was on points for Liverpool and everything tactically was off points for Tottenham. And for Klopp, he has to be frustrated is that Liverpool should have won this game. Because, I got the wrong end of the stick because I didn't think Tottenham would be so out of this match on a strategic level. And again, second game now, Coutinho comes off, Liverpool drops off, and again, Tottenham go back in the game. Storage, look, something happened. Klopp was punishing Storage. The very fact that he doesn't play Storage to begin with, and he only brings him on with 3 minutes to go, that is a response to Storage saying what he said about not wanting to play out wide. And honestly, Klopp, man, look, Storage is a striker. This guy, when he's fit, he is one of the best strikers in the Premiership, and for me, he's England's best striker. So I just think that, Firmino isn't a striker kind of guy. He's like a supporting striker, but he can't be your focal point striker. So I believe that Storage should be in that striking spot. So I think, Klopp, you're shooting yourself in the foot on that tip. But for Tottenham, again, Harry Kane is feeling the effects of a bad Euros. The Euros he had, he's feeling the effects of that because the guy, he wasn't in the game. He wasn't joining up in counter-attacks. He wasn't taking enough shots on target. He wasn't finding space in danger areas. What he was doing last season, he was not doing in this match. So I think it's going to take some time, and Pochettino has to extract that goodness that he had from last season. But I think, for Tottenham, they got the goal. And I think that they definitely played, they improved in the second half of the second half. They got more possession. They were a lot more tenacious in the attack, and they were a lot more tenacious in trying to get back in the game. Did they deserve to come back in the game? Maybe, perhaps, because Liverpool, they dropped off and they allowed Tottenham back in the game. And that was a very good overlap from Danny Rose. But you got to look at it overall, I don't think Tottenham deserved a draw overall in the game. Just that first half alone, Liverpool were completely and totally all over Tottenham. And you're looking at the offside goal, that was an offside. That was an offside. The ball played to, I don't know whether it was Lallana or someone else who gave the ball to Mane. He wasn't offside. The guy was onside. So really, it should have actually been 2-0. And with 2-0, game, set, match, finito. So on Liverpool's tip, they need to close out matches defensively. They're just not good enough. And they just have to stop switching off. It's not a 45 minutes game. It's not a 60 minutes game. It's a 90 minutes game. They've got to play for the whole time. And for Tottenham, again, I just think that he needs to get the best out of Harry Kane, and he needs to get Harry Kane playing well. Dele Alli, my Nigerian brother, you're a talented guy, but stop having beef with guys. Just try and focus on the game. But I think Tottenham, they need to be a lot more professional in how they approach these games because they've got to look at it from a season. This is a talented team that will beat a lot of teams and get points. But if they want to get top four, if they even want to win the Premiership, there's got to be a much more professional way in which they go about strategic and tactics, i.e. being better defensively, being in the game and making better use of how they go forward offensively, being a lot more dynamic and less obvious. So there is stuff to learn for Pochettino himself and also to learn to these young guys. But I think overall, Liverpool deserved to win, but deserve has nothing to do with it. Tottenham took advantage of Liverpool slipping and got the goal to make this, a 1-1. These two teams, can they make top four? On this evidence, talented, but I don't see consistency here. That gives me a strong enough argument that these guys can get top four this season with how the bigger teams have improved. Now it's time to tune into the best podcast in our galaxy. I checked. It is the best podcast in the galaxy. It's Talking Tactics. You can head to the main websites and click on the icon at the top that will take you into the Talking Tactics podcast, which you can find on SoundCloud and on the iTunes iStore. I don't have an iPhone, so I don't know about the iTunes store. So that's where you can catch us. Remember to like the podcast, to retweet it, to share it. And we always record it every Monday, and we put it out every Tuesday. So follow us on Twitter as well to get in your questions, so we can answer your questions as well for it. Bada bing bang. Follow that damn Talking Tactics Bet podcast with your man Double H on your boy Daniel Tillock. Peace.